love and attachment, knowing the difference. Sometimes what we call love isn't love at all. Sometimes it's attachment, and the difference between the two can quietly shape the entire direction of our lives, because love sets you free. Attachment holds on tightly even when it hurts. Love begins in appreciation. You see someone, not because they complete you, but because they add something beautiful to a life you were already building. Love says, I want you in my life, but attachment whispers something different. I need you in my life, and that one word, need, changes everything. Attachment is built on fear. Fear of losing someone, fear of being alone, fear that without them you'll somehow become less. So attachment starts clinging. It becomes possessive. It becomes controlling. It becomes anxious when a text reply takes too long, or when attention shifts somewhere else. Because attachment isn't about connection, it's about security. Love, on the other hand, is different. Love doesn't cage people. Love doesn't shrink them. Real love actually expands both lives involved. When you love someone, you want them to grow, even if that growth sometimes happens away from you. Love says, I choose you not because you're afraid to lose them, but because being with them adds peace to your life, not pressure. Attachment asks, will you stay? Love asks something deeper. Are we helping each other become better? Attachment holds on to memories of who someone used to be. Love accepts who someone is becoming. And that's why attachment often turns into suffering, because people change. But attachment wants to freeze them in time. Here's the truth most people never realize. You can miss someone deeply and still know they weren't meant to stay. You can care about someone without needing them to define your happiness. That's the moment attachment begins to transform into real love. Because love doesn't say, I can't live without you. Love says, my life is already full, and I'm grateful you're part of it. When you understand the difference between love and attachment, you stop chasing people out of fear. You stop holding on to relationships that drain you, and you start choosing connections that actually grow you, because the healthiest love in the world is not built on needing someone. It's built on two whole people choosing each other every single day.